How you doing, everybody? For the members are going to see this before this is actually going to be a video that is going to go live on YouTube. So if you are a member, congratulations, you got to see this beforehand. Now what we're going to do is we are going to show you how to bind all our stuff. It's been one of the most requested videos, my process in binding, and I just want to show you all the stuff that you can go down and get at Office Depot. And while it's a little pricey, not too much, in the long run, if you're able to get stuff from Drive-Thru RPG, it makes all the sense in the world. You have to trust me on that. And let's go down to the table. We just got in the latest edition of Frostgrave, Fireheart. Yes, Fireheart. So I'm going to be binding that up because we're going to be doing a review on it as well. So let's go down to the table and show you a few things here. So one of the things I want to show you is how I go about binding things. You're going to go down to Office Depot or Staples or whatever, and you're going to want to get these little binding clips. They clip together. And with that, they also have these Mylars, which you can't see unless I move it into light, and then these backings. They're going to come in separate packages. You're going to want to pay for that. Now there's a couple of different binding machines that you can go get. You can go get one that you manually do, like I'm going to do here, but I also have an electronic one that you can plug in and you just hit the button and it binds, but it tends to get bound up a bit, and you got to be smart. Now today we are going to be binding Fireheart, which you are going to see a review on, but we can't do it unless we have it all bound up and pretty so it looks great on the channel. And how you do that is you're going to align your sheets a certain way, and what you're going to do is you want to stay consistent. So you're going to put that in there like that. You want to make sure it goes all the way. You're only going to take a few sheets. You don't want to, it does take a little while, okay? So you do want to make sure that it goes all the way in, all right? And that's the way I do it. So I make sure that this goes all the way in. I make sure it's nice and tight, and then boom. Yeah, the table's going to shake a little bit. All right, and sometimes this thing gets a little down, and then when you hear that noise, you know that you can get it out. It makes a nice even thing here. All right, I turn these upside down and put them off to the side. All right, so let me make sure that I have this all the right way, or else we are completely wasting our time. And you don't want to put too many, because if you do, guess what? It's all going to get stuck in there, and that's what you don't want to do. So I'm going to do it again. Just boom, boom. I hear that noise. I know I can pull it out, and then I am going to put this where I need it to go, which is right here. Boom, like so. Off to the side. Then I'm going to bind those up. I'm going to finish these up, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to put them all together. Okay, I finally got these all punched through. Doesn't take long. You just got to be patient. You can't rush it. Now you're going to take your little binding thing here, and you're going to put this here. Then you're going to take your backing and you're going to slip that right through here like so. Okay, there we go. And then what you're going to do is, I usually don't try to do it all at once because I always get it wrong, but you're going to just fit your holes in there, and then boom. Okay, and then maybe let's just we'll do it in thirds, okay, just to make sure that we get it right. And then all we do is throw that on there, and then we put our cover on there, right? And this is great because if you really enjoy RPG, Drive-Thru RPG as much as I do, where you can get tons and tons of stuff, and you know, if you bind it, you're saving. First of all, you're getting it cheaper because you're getting a PDF and you're always going to have it. But if you want a hard copy, you can print it out, and that's what makes the sense there. Now, once we got that in there, we're going to put our our little cover on here, and then we close all these things up. Like so. All right, seems easy enough. Pull this out, and look what we got. We have a beautifully binded copy of the game, and it doesn't take much. Once you put the initial cost in, it's minuscule, and you'll have all these things beautifully bound and in your collection forever. Okay, and then using Drive-Thru RPG becomes even more important because you're saving tons and tons of money, and you're not paying ridiculous costs. But eventually it works out in your favor. It really does, and that's for sure. Especially nowadays when things are so tight. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on how to bind. And this is a members-only video for sure. Now, as you saw with the binding and everything like that, one of the most important things, and I can't stress enough, if you are going to go get a printer, do not get an inkjet printer. Ink is going to cost you beyond human belief. You are better off getting a laser printer, a color laser printer. Or if you're not worried about things being in color, get a black and white, because the toner cartridge is going to go a lot farther for you. And while the cartridge is a little bit more expensive, it's going to last longer. You're going to get 10,000 sheets, if not more, out of a single cartridge. It's worth the investment, and laser printers are inexpensive now, okay, especially the color ones. For a couple $100, you are off and running. The binding machine, I've seen anywhere from $70 to $90, and then all the accessories to it, you can get it fairly cheap. But once you make that investment, it's easy to just buy the laminate and the backing and then the binder pieces. They're very inexpensive, and the initial investment goes a very, very long way. So for all you members, I hope you enjoyed this week's members video, and then for those of you that see this a little bit later on, you'll probably see the review for Frostgrave the next day or the day before. So be sure to check it out. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.